I feel like we always do the same thing when it comes to countries in Africa. We have this ideal of what it's supposed to be, what kind of contact and documentary you want to create. Now, I'm not against that, but after a little while, it feels like it's repeating itself, and it gets to the point like, okay, show us something different, give us something different. And that's when I stopped asking, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on my own, you know. So that's why I decided to make this video. Now, of course, there are plenty of Malagasy people out here on YouTube or any platform in general, but a lot of us don't speak English. And that's one thing I wanted to do for my videos. All my videos, I'm only gonna speak Malagasy, and I'm gonna use a subtitle so this way it goes worldwide for everybody to understand and not just for specific certain group of people. My education here is to make it knowledgeable for anybody and everybody, not just limiting what I want it to be. I am a Malagasy person who lives outside of Madagascar, but I did live there for a few years and then come back to the US and then live there again in Madagascar and come back to the United States as well. So pretty much I've been going back and forth to two countries since I was a kid. While living here in the United States, I've received the most funniest questions and the most annoying one as well. But I get it, you don't know or you don't have like enough knowledge about the country, and instead of looking it up, just right away go ask me like, do you have airport? Yeah, we do. Of course, it is a big dream, and it's one of my dreams, to be honest. I wanted to watch TV for once, and like it's in English, but it's a Malagasy actor. Regardless of what movie it is, but made here in America. That is one of the things that I want to watch. Whether it's a model, actor, actress, it doesn't matter. Just anybody, please. So I stopped asking. And I was like, let me just try one, Let me just be that girl. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be an actor or an actress. That's not really my goal. My goal here is obviously to educate people more and more about Madagascar the right way and what we always wanted to tell people, but not in a harsh way. I'm trying to make this as the cozy corner of the internet, and it's just like I want you to remember me as like, oh yeah, that Malagasy YouTuber girl. For once, like when somebody said, hey, I'm from Madagascar, and you can just bring up my name, like, oh, I know this one girl. Yeah, that will make me happy. That is mainly the reason why I created this channel, and I also created TikTok videos, which I'm gonna put it down below if you want to follow. If you don't, that's okay. That's okay. Don't gotta argue. Having the courage to make videos like this, especially when the language is not your first language, does take a lot from a person, and just it's a lot of pressure. I'll give you that. But after a while, I speak English. I've been speaking it since I was 9, and I was like, okay, all I needed was a time. I was just struggling with the time. I'll get more into that, who I am, how old am I, and just a little bit of get to know me. But right now, that is a little brief. I'm gonna give you a little brief about this channel. This channel will be mainly about educational purposes. No politicians, no dragging someone's name, no disrespecting somebody's name. It doesn't matter who they are. This is gonna be a safe space for people. I don't want any, oh, what happened to this year such, no, we don't do no politics here. And also in this video, I'm gonna mainly focusing on the beauty within the people and the beauty within the country. And now that doesn't mean that I'm trying to be blindsided and being biased. It's just like I feel like we push this narration of my country so much about poorest of this, the saddest of that. Okay, we get it. And I want to change that. It comes with one taking the first step. This is my first step, and this is where it's gonna start for me and for my journey. That is one of the many goals, and I can go on and on about it. But right now, I'm gonna introduce myself. You guys, I'm sure would like to get to know me a little bit. Like, who are you? Who is this person? And why should we follow you? Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We are there, actually. We are there. All right, let's get to know me. My name is Eva, pronounced Eva, but spelled EVA. If you're Malagasy, yeah, you know why. I am 25 years old. I was born in Madagascar, Ampanihi West to be specific. I was born in March 4th of 2000. Now, although I was born in Ampanihi West, but I'm actually Antanusi, meaning I'm from Cordofan or Torlangaru. Both of my parents are from there and born there. Majority of my family and my siblings were also born there as well. The main reason why I was born in Ampanihi is because my dad was working there for about 10 years or 12 years, I believe. Yeah, he worked as an agent special in the region. Currently, I do live here in the United States at the moment. I've been here since 2022, but I've left home. Like I said before, I go back and forth between countries. The first time I moved here in the United States was 2010. I was 10 years old at that time. Well, I was 9 years old, and then as soon as I moved here, I turned 10 here, pretty much. It was the best 10th birthday party you could ever ask for. Back in 2010, when I moved here for the first time, I was with my family. Pretty much the reason why we moved here is because of my dad's job. He was a diplomat, so he worked with the United Nations in New York City. With other Malagasy who were diplomats, I think we're the first Antanusi from Cordofan to ever work there. Well, my dad, he worked there. Now I do take pride in that because that is the very first time that I left my country. That opened so much doors, so much opportunity, and to today I'm grateful for that because I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to sit here and make this video. Even though I wanted to make videos for such a long time, it's hard because I have a full-time job and I'm a student. I go to school. I actually go to Greenville Tech College. Oh, by the way, let me back up a little bit. I live here in the United States, but I live here in South Carolina, Greenville specifically. I go to college. I go to Greenville Tech College. I'm studying radiologic technologist, meaning I could be an X-ray tech after I graduate, but I do want to continue my education and to become a radiation therapist. I've done a lot of research on jobs on healthcare. I've always known that I want to work in a hospital, but I just couldn't find out specifically what field, what department I want to go on. And eventually through times, I grew more into radiology, and eventually now I'm like, okay, radiation therapy, that's it. Working a full-time job and trying to work in a healthcare, it takes a lot of you as a person, and it takes away majority of your free time. That's really the only time that I have to make videos or just making any contact because I'm trying to do TikTok, Instagram, and including YouTube. So I don't really have that lot of time. I was like, okay, stop making excuses or work around it, and you'll find a way. So here we are. Now Greenville is mainly green. Not really, but it's been green. It has changed a lot through time because I feel like a lot of people are slowly moving into South Carolina, so they're just cutting down a bunch of trees and they're making new apartments. And I know the locals don't love it, but it's affordable. As a person who grew up in New Jersey, it's affordable, and yeah, I'm sorry. But yes, majority of my childhood were in Ampanihi West. And when I moved to I moved to New Jersey, that was where my childhood as well. So I kind of had like both my childhood here in the United States and Madagascar as well. And then again, same thing for my adulthood here and Madagascar as well. So it's like, it's good to be both. It really is. I love it. I can't complain. It opened up so much more of who I am. I feel like I wouldn't be me if I didn't go through all what I went through, or like experience those two worlds, like living in a first world country and also growing up from a third world country. But living here in South Carolina for about 2-3 years now. 2 years, not 2 years, 3 years. God, oh yeah, I've been here for 3 years, and I've only met one Malagasy person here. I don't know if anybody out there. Say hi if you are. Let's talk about it in the comment. But that's the thing, like there's not a lot of us here in the United States. I mean, even if we're all spread out. This country is big enough for everybody to spread out. Like there's some in LA. I think there's a lot of us in LA, in California. There's some in Minnesota, some in Michigan. Why y'all up there? I don't know. But I know a lot of us are in Washington DC, and I believe Maryland and New Jersey. Mainly that side because That's where the embassy, I believe the embassy is in Washington DC, and then the United Nations, New Jersey, New York. I'll be making videos every Saturday and release them, but it won't be specific. Sometimes I'll do like a culture video, sometimes I'll do lifestyle video, and sometimes I'll do educational videos. But it's also around my lifestyle as a Malagasy person living outside of the country, and as a person who goes back home as well. And also the educational part will be about Madagascar. So if you're into that, if you're interested, please share, likes, subscribe, pretty much subscribe. Let's please support. That'll be so useful, and I'll be grateful. I really will. Or if you have any question or you want to share any information, please go right ahead to the comments. I'll be happy to reply. Or if you have any type of ideas of what kind of video I should be making, yes, I love that too. Don't hesitate, go in the comments. I won't stop ya. That is all I have for you on my very first video. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe and stay longer, because this is the first ride. Hey, I'm new at this. Don't judge me, please. I'm sensitive. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, this is my first video, my first time making this. So please give a little bit of support. That'd be useful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.